Alright, I'm logged in on my other system over there, and so the RPi is connected to the network. Now this one is inactive. Okay, double click on that. My analysis was incorrect. There's no problem with the cron-tab file because I opened that up and looked at it. There's nothing that could affect this. What I did notice was that it wasn't working over there until I pressed on the memory, where the memory area is. I thought I had something secure over there that would keep the memory from coming unplugged, but it had become unplugged. So I just plugged it back in and rebooted. So let's see if that fixes everything. There's my password. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so that's working. And here's where I did a clone, and so the clone program that I used, the way I typed it, actually made the directory of where I had stored the previous commit, and I had called it first commit. So now I have a new directory that's sub to this one. And at this point I'm going to see if it stays connected when I unplug the monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Well, good. No warning message. So let me just see if it's working. Alright. Let's see what the log file says. Cat looping.log. Okay, so it wasn't too bad. Okay, this seems to be working, and it was probably just that my memory was unplugged. So that is a really vexing issue there. That keeps happening. Okay, that can't go there because I need the care link stick in there. So see, that has to go on the top because this care link stick sticks way out. Although I can use something like this extension cable, and I also have a powered hub that I can use. But the powered hub will actually power the RPi through the USB input. So I have to make sure I power it up first, and it can mess things up. So let me see if this is still working. Yes. Okay, so that wasn't much trouble at all. Let's see if my loop program works. Okay, open apps, loop. Oh, yeah, okay, well here's the... Now, see, I have to rewind the pump. The status on the pump is that it ran out of insulin. I need to to rewind it. But I'm going to wait and see what the program says. Okay, so it did the pre-flight, it did the gather, and then it's saying no. Okay. Okay, so this apparently won't interfere with, see, it says pump rewind, but it also says basal, and my CGM is saying 172, which is what that says, with a tick down, and it's saying it's going to be 162, but the delta is bigger than average. So it's saying no action required. So it looks like it's working. Yeah, so that was the whole issue. The memory chip was unplugged. Now I have a low reservoir on this pump, so I might switch over to this tonight and let this run all night. Okay, so what I'm going to do is remove the looping.log, and it will start a new looping.log. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a new reservoir in here and use this so that I will be on the pump tonight. I'd like to see what it does a few times. Yeah, this should be fine. I have enough battery, I think, to last for the night. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll check the looping.log a few times before I go to bed. But I am sure glad that's working. And then the next project I'm going to work on is the let's go HTTP. It's going to be at openapps.doc, and what I'm going to do is do this visualization and monitoring. There are a few changes. You must install the dev version, and if you have an for Azure users, you must add Open Apps without the quotes to the list of plugins enabled and add device. Here's what it will look like. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Let's see if this is it. Portal Azure. Is this what I do? No, let's see. What does this say? Okay, so see, I just selected my web page. Requests and errors. I don't really know what that is supposed to be showing yet. Guess I want to go into settings. Yikes. Properties. Application settings. Okay, here we go. And this is the same as what they're talking about. I got care portal raw big. Enable. Okay, so what did it say to do? It said you must add open apps to the list of plugins enabled. Okay. Open apps. Okay, so that means they put open apps here by enable. Okay, so I go here. Space open apps. Okay. And then this one has to say device status underscore advanced true. Caps lock. Device status underscore advanced value is true. We come out of there. Let's see, did that save? Okay, and then up here, save. Okay, here's what it will look like. On your Night Scout website, go to the settings. There's a list of plugins available. Open apps should show up. Checkbox to enable. You should now see the open apps pillbox on. Oh wait, okay. You must install the dev version of Night Scout, which can be found here. Ugh. How the heck am I going to do that? Okay, install requirements. Clone this repo, then install dependencies. What is this? Alright. I guess I'm installing this. Please wait while the setup wizard prepares to guide you through the installation. Computing space requirements. Program files, Node.js, yep, it's there. Okay, so that's done. And then clone this repo. Okay, so what is this repo? Okay, copy that to clipboard. Okay, so that means let's install the dev version of Night Scout. Okay. Okay, let's see what installing Night Scout. Okay, install Night Scout. Night Scout installation. Okay. Alright, here we go. Night Scout installation. Create a database. Create a website. Alright. Alright, let's see what this... Where did we... Where did we use Git? Okay, this was Mongo. Okay, set up GitHub. And make a fork. Where should we fork? Select your... We'll fork to your repository. You will now see... Getting you have your own copy forked from Night Scout. Okay, create my account and log in, and then open the master repository, and then make a copy to your own repository by clicking on the fork button. When prompted, where should we fork the repository? Okay. Okay, fork. Fork your own copy of Night Scout. Okay, fork. Okay, so I have ABOB CTM remote monitor. Okay, indicating you have your own forked copy from Night Scout. Okay, so I have that. Okay. On your Night Scout website, go to the 3 vertical lines. Okay, here's an example. Night Scout, go to the 3 near the bottom is plugins, open apps, click the checkbox to enable. I always seem to be charging my Samsung and so that this works, I think I'm going to so that I can see that it's working. I'm going to go ahead and plug in this this cord. So I'll stop charging a little bit early. I don't actually like to do that. Okay, and then this will go into the Dexcom, which reads, okay, low power, so it's going to really bear this down. Okay, so this starts up automatically. I don't know why I have 10 new messages. I don't want that to be connected to any kind of downloads. Okay, so I go to the Night Scout website. Where is, let's see if I've got something here. HTTPS Night Scout, Getter Night Scout. Okay. Is that the, is that this one? Azure websites? No. Is it? Okay. So it says down to the bottom. Okay, on your Night Scout website is a list of plugins available. Okay. A list of plugins available. Show plugins, and that says insulin on board. Open apps should show up. Here's what it looks like. Oh boy. Here at the bottom is a list of plugins. Open APS should show up, but it didn't, did it? Show plugins. Device status advanced. Is that right? Device status advanced. And enable shows open apps. We have Care Portal, IOB, and open apps. Well, it says show plugins. Updating website. Oh no, it's 2016. Okay, let's see. Night Scout, open apps. Okay, there's Night Scout. Alright. This is what I want to see. Okay. And it only shows insulin on board. Doesn't show open apps. Night mode. Let's see what he's saying. Example here. Okay, but his example is not really showing. But it's clear that it says that first of all we did that. Then we have on your Night Scout website, go to the settings. Near the bottom is a list of plugins available. Open APS should show up. Two configurations must be made. You must add open apps to the list of plugins enabled. Okay, portal as your COM. We'll go to, okay, click on recent application settings. Okay, but this is my thing here, and the settings are here. And I'm going to what? Web jobs? No, what was it? Properties, general properties, status, okay, application settings, connection strings, enable, I have open apps, IOB, and care portal. Device status _ advanced. Okay. So next I'm going to go here. And ask these guys, why do I not have, because I got enable and device status true, I did a GitHub. Let's see, do I need to change my Git? Yeah, it's something about the Git, I think. Okay, it's this moving to this dev version that I'm not sure if I did right. So let's see what they say. See, I'm trying to follow the visualization documentation. I don't see open apps on my Night Scout website. It is the first step I didn't understand and believe I may have erred on. I did the release install and initiated a profile. I then repeated the documentation steps once. Set up GitHub at and substituted this for this. Tree.dev for fork. I don't know what the new Git is active anywhere because I didn't do a clone in a directory on arpy2 like I'm used to doing. Okay, and I think I'll show them. Make a picture of this. Okay, by that I'll do print screen. And then I'll open this, do Control V. Then I'll save this. File save as PC. Pictures A. It's going to be Night Scout error 4. Save. And then I'll go back here. And I'll do go here. I'll do select all, and then copy, and then over here I'll do paste. See what happens. Well, it's almost midnight, so he just said something 9 minutes ago. What did he say? Alright, I'll wait for an answer, but in the meantime, I can go back here and say cat looping.log. And it looks like I'm getting pre-flight and gather is okay, no action, no action, no action, no action, no action, no action, no action required. And I guess that's because of this. So it's saying it's expecting 150 eventually, but it only expects it to be going down by 1 per tick, and it's going down by 2 per tick. Okay, looks like there's an answer. It looks like you're running the master branch instead of the dev branch. Good. You can pick a different branch from Azure. Okay. Okay, I can go into Azure. Okay, maybe he said some more. See, I told him I'm looking around Azure. I'm going to do a print screen so they can see where I'm at. Print screen. Here I'm going to do Control V. Then I'm going to select all and copy and go back here and paste it. So they'll see a picture of this. So where in here do I set it's under publishing continued deployment, I think. he just said, okay. Alright, I'm just going to go back there and thank them. So let's see what he says to do here. Okay, we need to make changes to the Open Apps implementation. Add 2 devices. Okay, so this can basically just be my website, and then where do I get this name? This is the hashed version of your API secret password. Okay, so what it's saying is, I go here, I issue this command, but instead of this I put in my website name, which is 2016, oops, okay, CGM, and then I have to figure out how to get the hashed version of my API secret. Okay, so that'll be in settings, properties, the hashed version, no, not properties, application settings of my API secret. I don't know how to get that hashed version of API secret. Where ns upload is okay. It contains the last line args the hashed version To get the hashed version of the password, put your password into this website. Okay. Oh, I'm here now. Okay. Oops. Okay. Keep forgetting I should switch over to this. Okay, so that's my command. Okay, so I did that. Add this alias to your OpenApps INI file. Status-upload. Board invoke monitor upload status JSON. OpenApps use NS upload shell device status JSON monitor upload JSON status. Okay. That's easy enough. Okay, add this report to your OpenApps INI file. We need to change where the OpenApps system should look for these reports. Do I have a predict? I've got monitor, control, not sure I have a predict directory, so I'm going to look here and say ls. Yeah, I've got monitor, settings, and enact. Okay, what do I have in enact? I've got suggested and enacted. What do I have in settings? ls monitor. Okay. So I have most of these things just in the main directory. See, I have orf0ini there. And orf0json. IOB-JSON. Add this report. Monitor. Okay, I'm going to do an ls star.json. So I'm going to do an ls star/star.json. So I don't have, I've got IOB-JSON. Yeah, and he's saying that's in predict, and where I've got it is in monitor and reservoir. I don't have that. Oh man. Okay, so do I have a status JSON? Settings. See, I don't have any of these JSON files. Now there's a settings JSON. I'm going to write these down. So what I do have, I'm going to start a new notebook. So what I did today is, let's say Monday, 2/8/2016. Visualization. I have settings/settings JSON. But do I have status.json? Monitor/status. Monitor. I've got monitor clock. Predicted IOB JSON. I have monitor IOB JSON. Okay, I think there might have been a step I missed because I didn't have visualization. Okay, so I'm going to go back to maybe this one. Organizing reports, calculating, determining. This is checking your reports, enacting, adding error checking. Loop and retry. Automate. Create a schedule. Visualizing. Okay, well that's where I am now. I think I skipped. Okay, let's start going back now. Open apps, add a pump. What devices were added. Communicate with. Okay, pulling blood glucose levels from Night Scout. Okay, some people have found it more beneficial to pull blood glucose values from Night Scout rather than from Dexcom. No. Well, that's what I thought I might have missed. Yeah, well, I'm going to go back and say That's all for tonight. So yeah, I thought I wasn't going to be able to do much, but I was able to keep working because to get this visualization working is difficult. And where did I stop on the other thing? I stopped that the pump was working fine, so I'm going to see what my log, which is going to be cat looping.log. So yeah, it just keeps going, no action required. And I have, yeah, steady at 160. And you see what it's saying is eventual blood glucose is 143. It's greater than 90, but average delta is going down by 1. And it's expected to go only down by 0.8. So it's pretty conservative, not doing anything.